All right, beautiful people, happy Monday. It's Mom Boss Monday, and today I want to talk about the 10 Ask Challenge because this is remarkable to me that most people do not have a dream team list, are not asking consistently, and yet want to grow their business but have zero focus. So if this is you, listen up. I am going to give you the who, the what, the when, the where, the why challenge, as well as how to ask 10 people to take a look at what you have with your opportunity. So if you're in direct sales or network marketing, go ahead and comment where you live and what you do, because I really love to get to know other people first and foremost. Second is to go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel or our Facebook group, the Mom Boss Mentor, because I would love to connect with you and see you fulfill the challenge. And this week, I really want every single person who's ready to take their business to the next level to get serious and focus on having 10 asks or 10 conversations about your opportunity. So I love to share how for the longest time, I was the hobbyist. I was the casual consultant who bought the kit, did nothing, and then quit. You probably know a few people like that, right? And it's funny because then you think like, yeah, I could never grow a team. Yeah, I could never grow my business. Yeah, nope, this business does not work. And it's because we really treated it like a hobby, so it paid us like a hobby. The difference is when you decide to share and serve others and help them succeed, your business flourishes tenfold. And that's why if you look up, Rob Sperry with his 10X challenge, a lot of people talk about GoPro or Eric Worre or, just these iconic people who have had amazing businesses, is because they decided it is easier to duplicate yourself than it is to do more. If you had 10 of you doing what you're doing, where would your business go? I bet you it's going to go up. Your paycheck's going to go up. Your growth is going to go up. Your energy is going to go up. Everything is going to accelerate by duplicating and having more people on this journey with you. So the first thing I like to always tell people is, do you even have a list? Okay. So some people have a follow-up list, which is really, really important if you have customers, to keep those customers. Super, super important. But do you have a dream customer list? People who you would love to share your product with, or have as a host if you're in a party plan, or have sharing about their product reviews with their networks for you. I'm sure if you have not had a dream customer list, that is something that you might also want to do. But the most golden piece of paper that I have in my planner is my dream team list. And these are people I'm intentionally wanting to grow and share and support and encourage and inspire in having conversations about the opportunity, because I believe that what I have to offer them is something that could serve a solution for them. Like it's going to help them achieve their dreams, or it would fit so nicely into their lifestyle and be really seamlessly add to what they're already doing. So if you do not have a dream team list, I was challenged my very first week to make a list of 100. Of those original 100 people that I wrote over a year ago when I launched a new business, it's amazing how many have joined. I think over 75% of those people have either joined my team or are a really great customer. So you just, where your attention flows, you're going to see results. So the first thing is who is your ideal teammate? Okay, like what are they about? And so some people call this as like, who's your avatar, your teammate avatar? And oftentimes it's ourselves. I am moving into this new phase where I'm in my late 30s, getting closer to 40. I've got 2 kids that are both in school, way different than when they were toddlers and I was working with 2 kids at home, right? So I'm moving into a different phase. But I have a little bit more freedom and I have a little bit more time. And yet I'm also at kids' activities almost every single night now. So the mom that is kind of in the same boat as me is my ideal avatar, because I can support that person. I know what they're going through and I can give them tangible strategies to help them maximize those 5 minutes throughout their day to work their business, but it also can relate to those added expenses, wanting to pay for dance class, wanting to pay for the next, weekend getaway, or wanting to, save up for summer vacation or spring break, or, just buy those extra things because the kids are growing like weeds. All right. So I can relate. So that's my avatar. So what is your avatar? Who is your ideal teammate? And most likely it's going to be someone in a similar situation as you. Just that's typically what happens. The second thing to think about when you're looking at sponsoring is what do they need, right? And so I kind of talked about they need something that can fit into their day. They do not want to have to pay for a babysitter. They want to be able to do it from their phone or from, while they're sitting waiting in the parking lot to pick up their kids from school. But they really want to make money without all the fluff and excess and extra things. They just want simple, easy, and fun. They also want to have success or get, their product at a deal. So what do they need from the opportunity so that you can make sure you're sharing that information? They don't need to know everything. They do not need to know about the founder and when the company was established and yada, 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 yada. But what they do need to know is, hey, I've got this opportunity. I thought of you because you're just like me, sitting in your car every day for 15 minutes, waiting to pick up the kids from school. I don't know about you, but this is paying for my kids, horseback riding lessons or piano lessons or whatever is relative to the two of you. And I just want to share with you in case you might be interested too. Okay, so whether they're interested or not, we just want to make sure that they know that you have this opportunity. The third thing is when. When is the right time to offer? And I say, if not now, then when, right? And so I don't want to wait until I'm an expert. I don't want to wait until I have 100 people on my team or 1,000 people on my team. I don't want to wait until they come to me because that may never happen. So if not today, if you're not going to share with them today because you haven't talked to them in forever, I would start the conversation today, but definitely by middle of the week, you want to be offering them the opportunity to take a look. It's not, hey, you should join me. It's, hey, I've got this thing. I was thinking of you because, and I would love for you to take a look and see if it's right for you or not. Either way, totally cool, but I just couldn't go another day without telling you about it. Right? So it's totally chill, totally easy, but I just say, what's holding you back? Because oftentimes it's not about them, it's about you and your own issues of confidence or fear of rejection or anything. And so if it's fear that's holding you back or confidence, if you are not sharing with them, what if someone else is? And I always use this as like an extra is if somebody else shares and they say yes, guess what? I'm going to be freaking upset at myself because I should have asked them. I should have offered. And so it's not my fault. It's not their fault that they didn't join me. It's my fault because they never even knew that I was hiring or that I had an opportunity for them or whatever. Okay. So really, really want to encourage you that if it's not now, then when are you going to do it? Write it in your calendar as an appointment that you are going to share the opportunity this week. On what date, what time are you going to do those offers? Okay. So write it down and then you're able to say, I commit to the challenge. Okay. So if you want to put that in there, I want to know, when are you going to do it? Put it in the comments. The fourth thing is why. So what's in it for them? So it's just super simple, easy, and fun. But what I love is I get paid within 12 hours of an order. Or what I love about it is I don't need to hire a babysitter. Or what I love about it is the fact that I'm getting, paid to share things that I'm loving already as it is. So make it about why would they be interested in it? Again, kind of adding that to the layer of the ask or the offer is making it about them, not about you. It's not verbal diary. Oh my gosh, I'm loving that it's paying for X, Y, and Z. I love this. You should join me because for me, it means no, it's not about you. It's about them. Okay. Now, the last thing is how. Okay. Number one, do you have a store? I want you to really think about this because people say, yeah, of course I do. I have, a login ID and I can put orders in for people. That is not an online store. That is not a business that is open 24/7. So if you have the option of having a website for your business and you do not have it activated, step number one, get serious, because if you do not have a website, Okay, you are like playing it like a hobby and people don't even know where to go to support you. Okay, so the second thing is you got to decide, is your store open beyond just a website? Because oftentimes people will not go to a website, but I do think that how we represent ourselves on social media or as a person out and about, if you don't talk about it, people don't know about it, because most people are walking around absorbed in their own issues or their own life of what's going on, that they do not have the extra to add to you. So you want to get serious and not be spammy tammy and have it all plastered everywhere, but tastefully weaving it into your day. Like, oh my gosh, today I'm so thankful I do blah 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 because it's just making this look so much better, or this working so much better, or whatever it is, right? So you want to weave it into the conversation, and sharing in your stories, sharing on your wall of your Instagram or your Facebook or your TikTok. Like, just be open and inviting people to ask you for information, or inviting them to take the link in your bio, take a look there, or inviting them to message you a code word or comment with for more information, right? So do people know that you're hiring, that you have a business, that is something that they need, that you solve a solution, and are you asking? Okay, so I want you, step number one, make a dream team list if you don't have it. Number two, get serious about your business. Make sure you have a store that's open and make sure people know about your store. Okay, it's a lot easier to join someone who's serious and taking their business than someone that's dabbling and never talking about it, right? People want to be a part of a person who's winning and having success. So are you winning? Are you having success? And if you need to lean on other people's success until you have your own, that's okay too. Borrow stories or invite people to share their story on your wall. And it makes you a part of something that people want to be a part of. Okay, so it's like that fear of missing out. And then always have a positive attitude. Don't be like, she said, no, I can't do this. That's not the attitude. It's okay, on to the next. No means on to the next. And that may be no for right now. It may be no that they're not open to something new. But you better follow up with them and say, that's okay. Can I follow up with you in a couple of months in case your situation changes? Or can I follow up with you when we have a promo? Or can I follow up with you when we have a different incentive? People maybe no for right now, but doesn't mean no for never. Okay. And it's our job to make sure we follow up, because guess what? It happens. People's minds change or people's situations change. And guess what? Just because they said no today doesn't mean that a month from now it might be the perfect time. So I just like to follow up and just keep asking for that permission. Do you mind if I follow up again in the future? Absolutely. All right. So I would love to know, what of these tips are you going to use or implement? What was an aha, right? And who's going to take the challenge? So if you do, say that hashtag ask10 challenge. Okay, I want to use that hashtag and see who's doing it. Okay, and there might just be a prize in it for you. So have an amazing day. This is Kate Moyer from the Mom Boss Mentor, and I cannot wait to see who grows with me this month.